Right, you'll see here the cumulative frequency graph, which is quite familiar to you now, hopefully. And we know that from the question that there are 120 students, and we know that also from the graph because it's the top of the graph at 120. And it's asking us to use the graph to find the median score. So the median will be found at 120 divided by 2, which is 60. So draw a straight line across from 60, and then draw a straight line down. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Use a ruler, please, in the exam. There we go. And that is about 54, 55, something like that. So, if I did that right, I'd say about 54. So 54 would be the median, roughly. In the exam, you'd be given some sort of tolerance, you could say between 52 and 56 or something like that. The interquartile range, as I said in the video before, we would find a half of 60 this time, which is 30. So we draw a line across from 30, draw the line down to about here, which looks like about 45, I guess. So that was my Q1, wasn't it? So I need to find my Q3 by doing 3/4 of 120, which is 90. So draw the line across from 90, draw the line down here, and that looks like it should be about 65. So the interquartile range is 65 minus 45, which is 20. Now, the mark which was attained by only 10% of the students. So to find that, I'd need to find 10%. So 10% of 120 is 12. But if I were to find if I were to go across from here and 12 down, this would tell me the number of students that got 12% or less. It would be 10% or less, wouldn't it? So by going across here, that would be 10% or less, but I don't want that. I want by only 10%, which indicates the top 10%. So that means taking 12 of 120, which is 108. So I'd have to go across from 108 and then down, which looks like it should be about looks like it should be about 79. And this represents the mark that only 10% of students were able to attain. So 10% of students got 79 or more. The number of students who scored more than 75 on the test. Now I should use a different colour now. I'll use red. So that means going the other way around. So it scored more than 75 would be going from 75 marks here and drawing a line up to the top and then across from there. Let's say it's this value if I've done it correctly. And the number of students who scored more than 75 is this bit here. So if I read this to be 103, then the answer would be 17. So to have a score more than 75 would be 17. So you've got to be careful about that and not to read off the value 103, because 103 people scored 75 or less on the test. Okay? Have a go at the exercises.